So this morning I discovered the mic was a bit higher, so now I take the opportunity to have it for me. Innovation is a magic word of today's economy. It's promoted as a secret to success, no matter where you look. How often do we hear that companies must innovate to survive and countries must innovate to compete? Yes, everybody loves innovation. And while you cannot regulate your way into innovation, governments can create the right condition for innovation to occur. Specifically, I'm thinking about a subsector of innovation, which is invention. The product of inspiration, hard work, investment of time and money that have the power to change people's lives. Invention is an expensive and risky undertaking, usually with no guarantee of success. And by success, I don't just mean whether it works, but whether it is accepted by the marketplace. In the context of the digital single market, so it's going to be a bit different than this morning. We need companies and research institutes to develop the groundbreaking 5G and Internet of Things technologies to make the DSM possible. So how do we get people and companies and their investors to take those risks? Better yet, how do we create incentives for inventors and invention companies, not only to work hard and create something new, but share the secrets of their inventions so others can build on their discoveries to keep up inventing after that? And I'm pretty sure that you know where I'm going with this. Since the system of incentives that fuel growth of the wireless technology that change our lives, and which is the heart of Qualcomm, is the patent system. So I'm going to talk about the patent system. You're going to see it's fun. So the patent system both incentivizes inventors to take risks, because they know that if they succeed in their research and development efforts, they will own the right to their invention for a limited time and make the invention public through a system that protects their intellectual property. But patents are not a guarantee of market success. It's only a right to try to commercialize an invention. Now, in fact, I know that most people probably don't care too much about patent. I realize that. But the topic can quickly become complicated. But most people probably do care about investments in jobs and growth. Well, when you think about patent next time, bear in mind the impact of job creation and my speech. So, some numbers now. Startups are 2.5 times more likely to achieve success within 10 years after receiving venture capital investment if they hold patents before that investment. So those numbers are from France, from a research study. And this link between patent ownership and success is in fact particularly strong for startups related to software and biotech technology. Now, some European numbers. Patent-intensive industries contribute to 13.9% European GDP and on an average pay their employees much better. So the numbers are 64% higher than non-IPR industries. Those numbers are from the EPO and the Office of Harmonization. But I worry that patents are getting a bad name. You probably read that in many newspapers over the many years. And I believe it's due to some misunderstanding of the patent system and seeing sometimes fringe cases as a reflection of the norm. Views which have been promoted, perhaps, by interest. They want to reduce the technology input cost. Unfortunately, these assaults on patents have led to attempts to weaken patent protection in some countries, and which in turn jeopardize job creation and investment in cutting-edge industries that are very important for today. But there is hope in Europe. I said it this morning, and I continue to say it. I'm closely following the European Commission strategy on the DSM, and I really like the forward-looking approach in understanding both the policy decision and legal safeguards required to help Europe leap ahead into the next digital era. In particular, I'm impressed how much the strategy stresses the importance of intellectual property for incentivizing investment. And I quote the European Commission. In the digital economy, it says, standards essential patents, so those are special standards that are based on patent as proprietary rights. So those patents are an increasingly important feature in standardization and an important element of the business model of many industries in terms of monetizing their investment in research and innovation. So why such a statement? So that's my reading. Because if businesses are to invest billions of euros in research and development needed to develop the resilient, robust, secure technologies, we talk about that in the IoT session, and contribute their best technologies to standards and the evolution of valuable technologies underlying the DSM, they need to know that success will yield a fair and reasonable return on their investment. The new European political agenda is a very encouraging step. So patents may seem to most people just a legal contract, a dry piece of paper. But they're not. They're fun. They are the most important legal and economic tool for a free and democratic economy as to encourage innovation. They are a fundamental ingredient for boosting growth, creating jobs, and bringing societal welfare. And they are a strategic tool for our innovation-driven economy. If I still have few seconds, I would like to address your question. Oh, I still have time, so I will be very short. To the question from Bro, discover the unexpected. So that's my answer. I believe our aim in my company is that we are aiming for that. We are doing every day, and we try to discover the unexpected. So the short answer to your question would be taking risk. Being disruptive, as mentioned by Stéphane, but being disruptive in the way you think and work at the same time. In order to do that, I believe that you need to thrive to do that, but you need to have a certain degree of legal certainty in order to be able to take those risks. Thank you very much. Kiitos.